From Brookvale Oval in the first really big confrontation of the 1983 Winfield Cup. It's Manly versus Canterbury. Welcome to 10 Sports and the Rank Arena Big Game. Well, Manly are on 4 points after 2 rounds. They had wins over Cronulla and Illawarra. Canterbury are on 2, with 1 win and that narrow loss in a memorable match at Penrith Park last Sunday.
Eadie'll score! There's the big man in to score! Michael Blake makes the break. Graham Eadie, he's got Bowstead with him. He won't lead him. Eadie's in for another try.
Steve Mortimer, that's Peter. Chance on for Brentnell. Yes, good try. A good try. Greg Brentnell, this will be a cross kick. Mike Eden being tested. Stan Cutler, he says play on. Brentnell has gone in to score.
The 2 best fullbacks in the world clash head-on, and that's just one of the highlights that we're preparing to present to you.
Rebo, 5 metres out. Last tackle for Manly. Phil Blake puts it in the air. Going through is Alan Thompson with Phil Sigsworth. They fly. I think Sigsworth has got it down. This is a try. Yes, scored by Sigsworth for Manly. 30 metres out from his own line as Boyd goes ahead. And he's tackled by Pat. Oh, what a pass! What a pass to Blake! Here's the chip by Blake. And Blake leads the race. Picks it up. He crawls across the line. He's a wonder boy. He is a wonder boy, this fellow, Philip Blake. But what a pass by Les Boyd. See it again. The Boyd pass is absolute magic. Players all over him. And then Phil Blake weaves his magic. Brentnell even threw a leg out, hoping to stop him in any shape or form. And then Phil Blake actually... And Graham Eadie makes it 12 points to 0 in favour of Manly after only 8.5 minutes gone. Bowstead bringing it out. Bowstead's over the 32. The ring of defence is around him. And Bowstead is asked to play the ball. 12 metres short of halfway mark. Manly 12. Canterbury no score. Out to Graham Eadie now. McCabe now with the ball. McCabe stands in a tackle, but now he's driven by Ross Conlon. And McCabe to play it back to Ray Brown. They come blindside. Sigsworth steps off that left foot of his and is brought down just on his own side of the halfway. The tackler was John Coveney. Out to Alan Thompson. Thompson dummies on the inside to Brown. Gives it outside to Boyd, who has started the match at a blistering pace for him. He's certainly given Phil Blake a magic ball to put him in for the try. Here's Blake now, standing, but put down by Andrew Farrer. Last tackle for Manly. 6 metres on the Canterbury side of halfway. Sigsworth puts a kick into the open space. It's going to roll down into the in-goal area. Brentnell's back there. You'll have little pressure until they come up, and they will try and hem them in the in-goal. They don't succeed as Armstrong is able to come out into the actual field of play. Hillside of Brookvale, and he's on the 22 line. The sight that the touch judges are getting. And here he is now. He took plenty of dirt. It doesn't look too bad. It's there. I don't think Tony Armstrong would be all that happy with that penalty kick, but what the hell? He got 2 points. And again, Ray Brown is the dummy half. He looks to use the left. He does. He picks up Boyd. Boyd finds Eadie. Eadie finds Rebo. Rebo is taken by Andrew Farrer and is put down about 7 or 8 metres inside the Canterbury 22. Rebo again turns it, finds Les Boyd, and Boyd is tackled about 5 or 6 metres out from the line. Alan Thompson has gone the dummy half. Here's Phil Blake. Now Ray Brown over the head of Cleal. He's picked up Eadie. Can he pass? Yes, he can. McCabe, Sigsworth, Bowstead. Oh, that's a great try. That's a superb Manly try. Scored by Kerry Bowstead.
From Phil, the last one was from Phil Sigsworth, and there was a great pass before that too from Ray Brown, which he put a player into a hole.
Eadie has landed 2 out of 2. He's going for 3 out of 3, and he's got it. Graham Eadie has sent the Eagles to an 18 points to 2 lead, and we're only 22 minutes old in the first half of this match, and what a start for Manly. All right, so here's the tap being taken by Davey, and Gould is about 20 metres out from the Manly line. Out it comes to Davies. Davies to Hughes, the run around and the dummy, and Hughes goes back into the centre of the ground, and he ran around behind English. The crowd calls for a shepherd on him. Brentnell is tackled. He's lost the ball, and that's Graham Eadie bustling his way out to a point about 6 metres inside the 22. Vaughton now. Vaughton outside the 22, looking for somebody to run off him, but nobody there on that occasion. Played by Vaughton, given to Thompson. Long ball out to Sigsworth. Sigsworth looks back on the inside, finds McCabe, but opts not to give him the ball, and Farrow was the tackler. So it's now with Jeff Gerard. Gerard slogging it up the centre, midway between 22, halfway, Manly's end of the ground. Manly leading, commanding a position, 18 points to 2. Here's Thompson, switching play to the left of the ground. Eadie now. And I note that the two players are back from the sin bin, both John Coveney and Dave Brown. Canterbury led by 20 points to 2 in the corresponding match down here at Brookvale last year and got run over. I wonder, can the situation be reversed this year? Tony Davies getting around his man. He's into the open. He's over the halfway. Finds Steve Boakes in the centre of the ground. Boakes is running into a wall of defence now, though. But it was a nice break made by the Canterbury halfback. Boakes plays it to Anderson. And now here's Gould taking it up. Puts the kick over the head. Gould is going after it with Eadie. Eadie and Gould. And Eadie has forced it. Ray Brown pinching another 5-10 metres. Got a pass away. Sigsworth knocked it behind him. Sigsworth is just into Canterbury's territory.
Manly getting soft yardage at the middle of the rucks. They went 50 metres then in 5 play the balls.
This is their last tackle. The grub kick through by Thompson or Brentnell. Brentnell tried to do too much with that. Here's Rebo. Rebo coming back into the centre of the ground. Playing at 25 metres out. Away goes Thompson. There's Gerard. Now Cleal. Cleal's up to the 22. That's Rebo. He's got Cleal with him. He's away. Davies has got him. 5 metres from the line. Played back to Cleal. And the big men keep piling on the pressure, thumping their way towards that try line. It's in their sights, but they just can't reach it at the moment. Thompson cuts out Boyd, picks up Blake. Here he goes again. Blake is in for number 2. Philip Blake scores his second try. The man who succeeded Graham Langlands and opposed today to the man who eventually took his position from him at the back of the Australian side. Graham Eadie, 20 in, 18 out. No mistakes either. How sweet it is. 24 points to 2 now, and up goes the Manly fans. WOMBAT. Here's Alan Thompson, now Ray Brown, and he's able again to unload the ball after a player tried to take him high. Eadie is tackled now, 8 metres onto Canterbury side of the halfway. Out to Ray Brown. Phil Blake's running off him. There goes Blake. Is this number 3? Vaughton's coming up. Oh, Blake is inside Brentnell and over to score. Philip Blake is in for number 3. Well, he mightn't have been on the Kangaroo Tour of 1982, but heavens above, wasn't the people in England have loved this kid. Just slicing through, and then that huge step and swerve off the left, inside Brentnell, and in he goes. So the penalty to Canterbury. Jimmy Lease getting ready on the sidelines, but what an unenviable task coming on with 17 to go and 28 points behind, failing to find touch from the penalty. Eadie takes it back. And again, Manly are on the attack, 12 metres into Canterbury territory.
Well, that's an example of Canterbury frustration when Greg Brentnell can't find the sideline.
Dummy half Ray Brown, Alan Thompson, bullet-like pass to Bowstead. Bowstead back towards the centre, but Gary Hughes is able to put him on the ground. Last tackle, Brown to Blake. Yes, there's number 4. Philip Blake has scored his number 4. Pittman. Anderson now. And there is the siren, a quick summary of the match from Billy Anderson.
Well, this was a game which Canterbury contributed to their own demise with some sloppy handling and some ineffective tackling, but full credit to the Manly Warringah side.
Welcome back to what has been a very stunning victory by Manly here at Brookvale Oval. A match that was dominated by our eventual man of the match, Phil Blake. Phil, just how is that ankle injury?
It's all right, Graham. It's one of those injuries that I twisted it as I fell down, and Greg Brentnell fell on it as he was going for the ball. But with a bit of good treatment and seeing the physio throughout the week, I think it should be right by next week.
That was a remarkable game today. Were you surprised at the ease of the victory over the Bulldogs?
No, not really. We got on top early, which is a big help. And once your forwards dominate the game, it makes it easier for the players out wide. And the gaps eventuate, and it's just a matter of running through, backing each other up. And it was just a good team victory.
Well, something to take away a bit of that pain tonight. $800 worth of product from Rank Arena, as well as an access to over 300 movies in the video library at Electronic Rentals. Congratulations again.
Thanks, Graham.
Thanks, Phil.
So there it is, the man of the match to Phil Blake.